All right, what is up? Welcome to the Daily Dose presented by ProphetX. I'm your host, John Hyslop, and we are about to go through and find some bangers at ProphetX, the greatest exchange in the history of exchanges. If you're not on ProphetX, I don't know what you're doing with your life. Come on, do it. There's a link in the description, promo code Slop. I'm about to show you why in 2 seconds, why you need to be on ProphetX. First, yesterday, we kind of got our balls kicked in a little bit. I think one guy won. We were right there with Tatis, and we were right there with, I think it was Garcia, Adolis, but not really a profit. So whatever, we move on. Here's the thing, though. The good news is I've got bangers. All right, so the first one, Patrick Corbin, over 4.5 strikeouts, plus 118. You can't get that price anymore. That price doesn't exist. It's all over. It's gone. But you can still get it at, looks like plus 109, which is pretty nice. Market says, Pinnacle's at 107. So you're going to beat Pinnacle. But, yeah, Corbin's not the best guy to attack. Don't get me wrong. I'm not very excited about having Corbin going as my last play on the slate. But whatever. It's fine, and I'll tell you why it's fine, because we're going to go also with – hang on. I'm going to get there in just a second. It's going to be incredible. It just logged me out for some reason. I don't love that, but what are you going to do? We're going to go Will Benson over – oh, did they change that price? Oh, nope. We're good. Over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. That's plus 109. Best price in the world for that. The guy hits a single. A guy comes in. We win. You know what I mean? You didn't have to do a lot for this, okay? So here's the thing with him. Using Prop Finder, which I use all the time. It's the greatest app on the planet. But hang on. I'm going to get you some numbers real quick to back this up. Benson's batting kind of low in the order, but it's going to be fine. It doesn't matter. He's hit a home run in 2 of his last 5 games, which isn't bad. He has one at bat against this dude that he's going to see tonight, Cal Quantrill, and he hit it over the fence. Quantrill likes to throw the cutter. He likes to throw the splitter, and he likes to throw the four-seamer. Will Benson demolished his cutters, right? That's what he does. He also has the four-seamer decent. And let me check the splitter. Splitter hasn't really seen much, so it's tough to say. He did hit 2 home runs on that pitch last year from righties. So Will Benson is a guy, like I said, he's going to get some hard contact. We just need to find a gap, and we're home, okay? The price for him everywhere else, literally everywhere else, I don't even think you can get plus money. We're getting plus 109 right here. And, yeah, minus 103 at Caesars, minus 105 at DraftKings. So there it is. You know what I mean? What are you going to do? So price is everything. If you change the price of every wager you've ever made to the best price in the world, you'd be shocked at what that would do to your bankroll. You would be shocked. It would be wait a minute. It might make you profitable if you're not profitable, which is crazy to me, but that's a fact. That's just what it is. Price matters. And getting the best price today is just as important as for the rest of your life. So let's do that. Our next play. If you don't understand what an exchange is, say so in the chat. I'll help you out with that. But an exchange, what's basically going to happen is somebody's going to come in here and they're going to request, whatever. Will Benson under. His over will pop up. That's because all they're doing is filling each side. It's a market. It's all it is. It's just a market where people meet. So with that being said, it's not an algorithm that's designed to take your money. FanDuel, DraftKings, BetMGM, Caesars, you name it. They all have algorithms that are just very, very good. They're very good. And it is what it is. It's tough to beat a multi-billion-dollar algorithm. But you're playing against some jamoke on the other side, just some person. They put in one side, you like the other. It'd basically be like you are at a bar and you like the over in the Red Sox game tonight, and the guy sitting next to you likes the under. You don't need a sports book. You don't need to, it doesn't need to be minus 110. It doesn't need to be that. There's no one to pay for that. You're fine. Just play him straight up and you're good. Always remember that. Okay. Don't forget that's basically what an exchange is. Like, you won't need a book. If someone likes the other side of something, then you don't need a book. You just need to go ahead and figure out how much you're going to wager and what the line's going to be. So that's what ProphetX is, except this is a much larger bar than you're ever going to be at. Because everybody in the world can be on this, which is why you need to be on it, because more people means more liquidity. It's the future of sports. Future of sports. All right. Next one, we're going to go. I picked this out. Austin Wells. Let's check him out. Over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs, plus 120. I really do like this. He's a lefty that smashes the stuff Brian Wu throws. All right, so he's going to see Brian Wu tonight. Brian Wu's not a bad pitcher. Not a bad pitcher at all, but on the season, he's given up 14 home runs and 107 innings pitched. 10 of those home runs have been to lefties. So we could get this on a dong. I'm not counting on it, but like I said, that could easily happen. But then you dig in a little bit and you start to see, wait a minute, Austin Wells has 3 home runs in the last 4 games. He's seeing the ball very well. Okay, so there is that. He's also seen this guy 8 times. He's only hitting 250 against him, but still, that's not that bad. A double is one of those, so he sees what he throws. 4-seam fastball, he's going to see half the time tonight. Okay, that's what Wu likes to throw. Well, guess what? His ISO is 284 against that pitch, 5 home runs. Okay. He also is going to see a changeup, which he hits fairly well. Hits it hard, at least. The slider. Wu doesn't have a very good slider. Wells has a 130 ISO on that pitch from righties. So looking through all these pitches, all he has to do is just knocking the guy ahead of him. He's got Ben Rice batting ahead of him tonight. Hopefully that's a good thing. Chisholm could still be on base. Anything can happen. But again, the price on this, plus 120, best in the world. For a guy who, like I said, could hit it over the fence tonight, I'm in. I'm in. You can get this at close to this at other books. But again, if you changed every single play you've ever made in your life, right? Go back and change it to the best price available at the time. So you're not changing your pick. You're just changing the price that was available. If you got the best price, you'd be shocked at what that would do to your bottom line. You'd be shocked. It literally could make you a profitable bettor. Finally, third and final. This one's a little bit out of control, right? Just a little bit out of control. But I think this guy gets us home. I think we can trust this guy. He's playing at home tonight. He's going to see Michael Soroka, and his name is Nolan Gorman. And we're going to say over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Plus 122. There's only $57 of liquidity left on this thing. So hurry up. I'm not going to take it. I'm not taking any of them. Like, I can take him later on after I know you guys don't want it. But, dude, there's only $57, which is why you should get a ProphetX account, because the more people on this thing, the more liquidity. We don't have to worry about liquidity ever, because there'd be so much that it wouldn't matter. But Nolan Gorman, over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. If you look across the market, I'm going to pull up some prices real quick here. He is plus 104 at Caesars. Even money at DraftKings. Plus 120 here. Plus 122 here. I'm sorry. That is bananas. I mean, you're beaten by 20 cents. So that's great technically, but what about fundamentally, right? Because like you want to at least handicap this a little bit, right? He's seen Soroka twice. So there's really not a lot of not a big sample size. All right, 10 pitches, not a lot of data to go through, but 1 for 2, that ball went over the fence that he hit. He's going to see some 4-seam fastballs, and admittedly, he's not the best 4-seam fastball hitter, but he's got 2 dongs on the pitch this season from righties. He's going to see some changeups, though, which is fine. And he hits those very well. 381 against the changeup. So should see some changeups, should be fine there. The slurve is another one that he'll see. That's kind of, I think it's new for Soroka. Like, I don't even know if he threw that last year. It doesn't look like it. Yeah, he threw 31 of them last year. But we'll see if Gorman can hit it or not. I don't know. I don't think it's very good, but we'll see. I'm banking on changeups. I'm banking on his fastball just not being that good. So between the fastball and the changeup, he's going to see about that's 60% of the pitches. And the other one's a slurve. Like I said, we don't know a lot about this pitch. We do know that he's been hit twice over the fence by lefties against that pitch. So there is that. But it's a kind of a batting order thing. Let me get the actual batting order. Gorman's batting a little bit lower, but there's just guys in front of him. Lefties should be able to get to this dude. And if that happens, we should be gold. Hang on, I'm going to see if their lineup's out. Usually the Cardinals are pretty good about putting their lineup out. Brent Rooker's in the home run derby. Sweet. Yeah, we don't have it. We do not have the Cardinals lineup. I would guess, if I had to guess, I'd say he's batting sixth. Which is fine, especially for a plus money. I mean, if they're hitting, they're hitting. If they're not, then he's going to be out of well, maybe seventh. All right. He might be behind the other Nolan. I don't know. I think he does it. I think he's fine. Like I said, 1.5 is a single knocking in a run. You know what I mean? Like that's not crazy. Guys do that all the time. But at plus 122, best price in the world. It doesn't get better than that. So that's going to do it. That's 4 plays. That's Will Benson over 1.5 hits, runs, RBI, plus 109. Austin Wells over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs, plus 120. Nolan Gorman over 1.5 hits, plus runs, plus RBI, plus 122. And Patrick Corbin over 4.5 strikeouts, plus 118. All at ProphetX. Those are all the best price on the planet right now. And you can play here even if you're in a prison state. ProphetX is legal in 40 states. 40. Sports betting is not legal in 40 states. So right there, if you're in a prison state, California, Texas, Florida, you can play here. You don't have to play at Prize Picks and Underdog and all those other parlay books. You can just play at places that let you play singles, just like this. Because since it's an exchange, it's not technically sports betting. It's an exchange. It's not. We're not going against a sports book. There's not a multi-billion-dollar algorithm like that we're fighting. We're just playing against other people. So, link in the description. Promo code Slop. They'll give you up to $200 cash back in your first month. That's free cash. Yet another reason. But anyways, try it out. I'm dead serious. You'll never be the same. I promise you that. That's gonna do it for today. Yeah. Is Wells playing today? I think I saw the lineup. Hang on. Unless he was a late scratch. Yep. Wells is catching today. I don't know if you where did you see that he's not playing? Money sign. Yeah, so it goes Dominguez, Grisham, Judge, Bellinger, Chisholm, Rice, Wells, our guy, the guy that we bet on, the way you say is not playing, Volpe, and Vivas. Yeah, that's the lineup. So Wells, I mean, unless is it a different Wells? Is there 2 Wells on the Yankees? Money guy? Yeah, so Wells is definitely playing. But anyways, we will see all of you tomorrow. I'll see you at the window tonight counting the cash. Download ProphetX. Hurry up. ProphetX. Download it right now. Link in the description. Promo code SLOP. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.